يا نور الهلال أقبل تعال فالشوق طال والقلب سما نحو السماء مترنما. يا نور الهلال أقبل تعال فالشوق طال والقلب سما نحو السماء مترنما. يا نور الهلال أقبل تعال فالشوق طال.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد النبي الأمي الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم، وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. Ramadan 25. Ramadan is ending. Few hours and Ramadan will go. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that to accept our deeds, to accept our siyam, to accept our qiyam, to accept our sujood, to accept our recitation of the Quran, and write our names from the people whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive them by the end of Ramadan. Allahumma ameen. Ramadan 25, and also our 25th episode of Ramadan Day by Day. And as usual, we are starting with ayah. Today's ayah is from Surah Al-Imran, Surah number 3, ayah number 102. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. صدق الله العظيم. All you who believe, or you who believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, fear Allah as He should be feared, and don't die except as a Muslim. Submission to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is reminding us in this ayah to die, and we are still Muslims, and we are still believing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't make your life take you away from the track which you draw for yourself. Yes, our home back is in Jannah, and we are doing our best to go back safely in Jannah, and to go that we must follow the track which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give it to us. Just follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, believe in Him, follow Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam and the teachings which he said to us to return back safely to Jannah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of us inshallah from the people of Jannah. Allahumma ameen. حديث اليوم قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من صلى العشاء في جماعة فكأنما قام نصف الليل ومن صلى الفجر في جماعة فكأنما قام الليل كله. Who prayed Isha in Jama'ah, the one who is praying Isha in Jama'ah, in congregational prayer in Jama'ah with a group in Masjid, the reward of it looks like you made Qiyam for half of the night. And who prayed Fajr in Jama'ah, the one who praying Fajr in congregational prayer, the reward of it that you are did Qiyam for all the night. Because of what? Because this is too heavy prayers for the hypocrite. Yes, Rasulullah ﷺ said that in another hadith, that the two heavy prayers on the hypocrites people, Salatul Isha'i wa Salatul Fajr, because this time the body of every one of us is sleeping, and he is lazy, and he doesn't like to go, he doesn't like to move, he doesn't like to pray. So subhanallah, the reward of it also is too much for every one of us. So please put in your schedule inshallah to pray Isha Jama'ah with a group. Even you are leading salah with your family members, with your wife, with your dad, with your mom, with your parents, with your kids. Just do your best inshallah to pray Isha in Jama'ah, and also to pray Fajr in Jama'ah. that you inshallah have the 4 rewards of that. قصة story. Today's story: دخل سليمان بن عبد الملك مسجد دمشق فرأى شيخا كبيرا فقال له يا شيخ أيسرك أن تموت؟ Sulaiman ibn Abdul Malik, he was the Khalifa, he was the king of Muslims. He entered the masjid in Syria, and he saw an old man. So Sulaiman ibn Abdul Malik, he asked him, are you happy to die? Will you be pleased to die now? So the old man answered him, no, I don't like to die now. I will not be happy if I did now, if I died now. So Sulaiman ibn Abdul Malik asked him, you are an old man, why you are want to stay and don't die? So he told him, أيها الخليفة, oh my king, ذهب الشباب وشره وجاء الكبر وخيره. The young ages has left with the craziness of it, with the evil which we committed in it, and the old ages came with the good deeds which we are doing. Every minute I make dhikr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I stood, I say Alhamdulillah. If I walked, I say La ilaha illallah. If I sit, I mention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I want to keep this condition, mentioning Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah. So he's not doing that when he was young, but the old man, I mean. And he did that when he is old. As I told you before, al-ibra bil-khawatim, deeds by its ending, not by its started. So maybe he wasted a lot of time when he was a young man, but now he is an old man and he is taking care about mentioning Allah and praying Allah. So he wants to keep this condition, just to erase some sins which he did when he was a young man. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also make our deeds the best deeds in the ending deeds which we are doing in this life. Allahumma ameen. Hikmah. Today's hikmah is for Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah قال العبرة بكمال النهايات لا بنقص البدايات. العبرة بكمال النهايات لا بنقص البدايات. The completeness of ends is what matters, not the deficiencies of beginnings or started. As I told you, this is completely the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-a'malu bil-khawatim. Deeds by its endings. Don't look about the start. Maybe every one of us started with power when Ramadan started. By the end of Ramadan, the one who will continue Ramadan till the end is the one who will win. As I told you what Ibn al-Jawzi said before, look at the horses in the race. The last 100 feet in the race is the most important for the horses. They are doing their best to win the race. We should be like that. Al-ibra بكمال النهايات لا بنقص البدايات لا بروعة البدايات. So don't look at the start. Even if you start late, as I told you, to come late is better than not coming. If you have deficiencies, some lack in the start, in the beginning, don't look at it. Just do it by the end. Perfectness by the end is more important than the start. Dua. Today's dua. رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأدخلني برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين. رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأدخلني برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين. رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأدخلني برحمتك في عبادك الصالحين. فكرة, idea, today's idea. Before doing anything, bad or good, just give yourself 10 seconds or 20 seconds to think about it. If someone speaks with you in a bad way, don't answer him directly. Just give yourself 10 seconds or 20 seconds just to think. And inshallah, you will choose the right decision when you deal with people. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept our siyam, our qiyam, our deeds, and to make us from the people whom will perform siyam and qiyam in a perfect way in Laylatul Qadr, the night of decree. Allahumma ameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.